Percy Bysshe Shelley was born on August 4th, 1792, on the English countryside in Broadbridge Heath. His dad's name was Timothy, and he was a member of Parliament, and his mom's name was Elizabeth. He was part of a big family and was the oldest of 7 children. He left his home and his family at the age of 10 to go study at Syon House Academy in hopes to better his education. 2 years later, he enrolled at Eton College, where little did he know his writing career would start. Unfortunately, he was severely bullied both physically and mentally by his classmates. Within his time at Eton, he published 2 novels and 2 volumes of poetry, including St. Irvyne and Posthumous Fragments of Margaret Nicholson. In 1810, he enrolled in University College in Oxford, where he and his friend were actually expelled for writing a pamphlet about atheism. Shelley's parents were furious by this, and they made him give up his beliefs, including vegetarianism, political radicalism, and sexual freedom. Some time had passed, and Shelley was first married to Harriet Westbrook, where together they had 2 children. Right before his second child was born, Shelley decided to leave his old wife in the dust and went after his secret lover, Mary Goodwin. Mary was the daughter of Shelley's mentor, who was a radical political philosopher. Shelley and Mary decided to flee to Paris, taking Mary's sister Jane with them. After reaching Paris, the group toured Germany, Switzerland, and France, where they would often read aloud to each other from the works of Shakespeare and Rousseau. Upon returning home, Shelley was surprised to find that Harriet, his first wife, and Mary were both pregnant. Harriet, his first wife, and Shelley ended up getting a divorce. However, Shelley was sued, and Harriet got custody of their children. This divorce, though, finally meant that Shelley and Mary Goodwin could get married. Together they first had a baby girl who passed away, but then they had a son named William. When originally touring Switzerland with Mary, Shelley had been introduced to the Romantic poet Lord Byron. The 2 of them became great friends, and they were able to influence both of each other's writings. Throughout his life, Shelley also became friends with the influential writers John Keats and Leigh Hunt, who were both talented poets. Both Shelley and Mary decided to pack their things and move to Italy. While there, their son William passed away from a fever. However, they had another daughter named Clara, who unfortunately died as well. Shelley was able to focus much of his time in Italy on writing and expanding his career as a poet. On July 8, 1822, at just the young age of 29, Shelley drowned while sailing his boat on the water. Shelley's life may have been short, but the legacy of his poetry will forever be timeless.